Chat, there was the Nod-Krai video that came out for Genshin, and people in the Discord were saying it's actually quite cool or big, if you will. Behind the scenes Genshin Impact. I gotta say, I'm pretty interested in what this is. Pretty much, if you guys are unaware, for Genshin, the next region that we're gonna be going to is almost definitely Nod-Krai. Most people thought it was going to be Snezhnaya, which I think in the original trailer it said Snezhnaya is the next chapter, but like we're actually getting like an in-between region of Nod-Krai, which I can't pretend like I 100% know what Nod-Krai is. I'm pretty sure it's like the Abyss type thing. I'm pretty sure it's like where Skirk's from, all that kind of stuff. So that is what's happening next. It's where Grandmaster Barca has been. It's like the next big chapter. And so this might be like a trailer for Genshin's like whole ass next region in a way. Which sounds quite freaking interesting. So, you know what? Let's boot it up. I'll switch to Genshin. I'll switch to the Genshin category just super quick for the beginning of the stream, I guess. But yeah, let's check out the Nod-Krai and then we'll hop back into Bua. But I have no idea what to expect from this. Literally none. Literally none.
项目组的小伙伴们也观察到，各位旅行者有很多
Many trailers had all sorts of
解读
interpretations.
和猜想。
Okay.
有一些比较
Fantastical. Are you calling Genshin fans crazy or out of their minds? Come on now. Come on now.
这一次也是为了满足大家的好奇心啊，今天我们就站在创作者的角度，去跟大家聊一聊接下来诺德卡莱的版本内容。
What to expect from like okay.
我其实也想借这个。
And now look, I'm gonna be honest. You guys know I love Genshin. Play it all the time. It's my main game. It's become very cyclical, right? Like I don't think any of us are expecting something crazy different to happen, which is like unfortunate in a way. Like I would love the glory days of Genshin being back on top and everyone thinking it's cool and fun again. You know, and then I feel like they have the power to do it, to make the game like better and make upgrades. But like it's like it's been so long that I kind of feel like we're jaded. I mean, at least I'm jaded that like we're not going to get any huge, big updates, but that's why this video is interesting, is because I heard, yeah, that they touch on things that we normally wouldn't hear about. So like, let's let it cook. Let's see.
创作原神的理念
Process philosophy behind creating Genshin Impact.
创作原神这样一个作品，有点像编织一张巨大的画布。起初我们从两个方向去开始编织，
All right, they're hitting the
一个叫做
nostalgia notes.
诸国的冒险，另一个叫做追寻血亲。然后就过了好几年的时
Going through nations and searching for your sibling. Bruh, I love the story. I don't give a fuck about the sibling thing. I don't give a fuck about the sibling thing. I just like knowing, like, I guess it's all the thing with the Fatui and the Abyss and the Archons and the regions and how all that. That's cool to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care
这
about
个
the
画
fucking
布呢
sibling.
也就逐渐有了
TBH
大致的框架。这个时候我们回头去看
Look back on it now. Something's not
这个
right.
画
What does that
布
mean?
它留的线头
Okay, the
太多了
canvas has too many loose
然而这
threads.
些线头里面其实包含了非常多的信息，提瓦特大量的人物事都是
Yeah.
通过这些。
Oh, they're announcing the spin-off game. Okay, they're announcing Genshin's spin-off timeline, and they're just gonna make a second game. All right, cool. More money.
的线索
I'm just kidding.
串联在一起的。但是我们的节奏呢？
Our
太
pace was
快
too fast,
太
and we
匆忙
rushed it.
很多有意思的点并没有完全充分的展示给我们的旅行者。
I wonder what they mean by this. I heard a lot of people, myself included, guys, on Natlan, a lot of people thought that the Natlan story was like pretty rushed and didn't really live up to that like Archon quest hype. And I gotta be honest, like I agree. I thought, I'm not gonna say the worst, because like the first Archon quest in Mondstadt is supposed to be like pretty tame and like not super insane. So like obviously that one's the worst. Leeway is like cool. It has like that epic moment, but like it's whatever. Obviously, I think Inazuma is where it starts picking up. Inazuma, yes, even Sumeru, people complain about the time, but it had a lot of impact. Like Sumeru had a lot of lore, world impact on the game. I thought it was cool. Fontaine is peak. I don't know if we'll ever get a Archon quest better than Fontaine, if I can be honest. So yeah, I don't know. Natlan did kind of feel a little bit lame. So that's cool that they're acknowledging that maybe they sped things up too fast. Who knows?
那同时，这其实也是一个很普遍的
Common
创作误
mistake
区
in any
创作者
creative
有的时候
process.
会
All right, giving
忘
themselves
记
the out
自己和玩家的信息量其实是不对等的。那
is not what the
一旦
player
在
said.
不知不觉
Yeah,
间
that's cool.
忽视
To
了
think
玩
about
家的
player.
视角，
Crazy.
忘记了玩
Genshin
家
could
所
maybe.
看到的内容其实是不完整的话，有时候就会让玩家错过其实非常有价
I'll
值
try
的
to
内
stop
容，
pausing.
甚至会产生误解。
But
所
ain't
以
gonna happen.
在今年，我们想把这些线头
Our
串起来
goal
的一
this
种
year
比
is
较
to
流
bring.
畅自然的
Wait,
方式
wait. He might be literally about to say what I'm about to say, but like maybe they decided to make this Nod-Krai year to tie up story shit. Okay? Like, because like I said, it wasn't in the original timeline, the original like Genshin preview. Huh. I don't know how I feel about this. It's like, yeah, you fucked up, but like, how about you just like, man, taking a whole year of dev or like pushing a year back? I don't know.
把
I'll let
那
him
些
cook.
就好像闪光的星星重新摆到这个画布它原有的位置上面，这个就是下一年我们想要在罗德卡莱去做的事情。
Yo, this guy's a Fatui. I can't trust
我
him.
们想把来自提瓦特各个角落的信息去整合起来。那最重要的前提啊，它得有一个理想的区域。那这个区域呢，它可以顺理成章的让提瓦特的各个势力聚集在一起，为了一个共同的目标去演绎一段故事。说的通俗一点，就是它得是一个先天要素集合圣体。有些旅行者可能看过 DC 漫画，那在 DC 宇宙里，这个地方就是哥谭市。那在 Falcom 公司的轨迹系列里面，
DC Comics mentioned.
克罗斯贝尔自治州。那在其他的游戏里也有很多这样的。
All right, they're effectively saying what I said, where like Nod-Krai, Abyss is like all. The Abyss and Nod-Krai is not a region. It's not Natlan. It's not Fontaine. Like it's not like this is Pyro. These are the Pyro characters in the Pyro Archon. It's like a almost neutral party that is none but can involve all at the same time. Okay, this could be cool.
熟知的概念啊，它到了原神当中，那这次我们给它的名字就叫做罗德卡莱。
Looks pretty. Everything, most things look pretty in
在
Genshin.
这样一
So
种构想下，那罗德卡莱的势力自然就是比较错综复杂的。
factions are
与其
quite
继续像之前几个
complicated.
版本一样，我们用国家这个地理强相关的概念，那不如去依赖各个势力的这个共同目标来定义
Different
这一年
factions,
的内
common
容。
goal.
所以我们从过去众多的一些伏笔当中啊，我们提炼了月亮这个关键词作为这个版本最核心的意象。为了让旅行者们也能更加强烈的感受到这一点，所以这一年我们
Its
打
theories,
算
the Paimons
把
evolve
名
with
字
the
也
moon or
改
something.
我们
I
打
don't
算
know.
采用一套新的版本名称，叫做《空月之歌》。那《空月之歌》系列呢，会从5.8版本之后就跟大家正式见面。
It will begin
持
after
续
version 5.8. Now, Chad, I know I sound like an idiot. What we are on? We're about to be 5.6. Is that right? We're about to have 5.6. 5.6 is the chef girl, and then 5.7 is whatever's after that, and then so they said in 5.8.
那《空月之歌》系列呢，会从5.8版本之后。
It will begin after version 5.8. So we're gonna have chef. We're gonna have something. People are hoping it's Skirk. But I feel like they would wait to hold Skirk until right before Nod-Krai. Yeah, I guess it's the summer update. Huh, interesting. Who
就跟大
knows?
家正式见面。持续也是将近1年的时间
It。lasts for around a year. So it is straight up taking up an entire year, no region. Honestly, bro, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. This kind of breaks up in a way like the monotony of like a gacha game, a live service game that's been going on for this long. I mean, like, yeah, that's cool. I'm open to this. But I still don't know exactly what it is.
其实我们刚把罗德卡莱或者说月亮这个词这个关键词抛出来的时候，这个概念啊，我们会有一些担心。这些信息这个名词 它其实已经代表着我们的旅行者已经非常接近原神这个故事的
Very
真相。
close to uncovering the truth.
但
Yeah,
是如果
true.
光说诺德卡莱，光说月亮，其实是非常不直观的。那针对这个情况，我希望用到刚才我提到的画布叙事的一个特征，因为信息之间是有高度的关联性的，所以我们可以用熟悉的内容去带动陌生的内容，用关系紧密的内容去带动对于旅行者而言还比较疏远的内容。那基于这个思路的话，我们分别对月亮和诺德卡莱开始了创作和拓展。在月亮的这个概念上面，原神里面其实已经存在了很多很多
I'm just letting this guy cook. Sorry.
无关，但是其实高度相关的情报，就比如说李月的书籍《竹林月夜》，对吧？还有那本谈都不能谈的禁书。
Yeah, okay, so what he's talking about right now, and this is something that I've complained about in Genshin, is like there are these really cool side quests or stories told in a fucking book in Genshin. That actually links to like the main story or gives like context to like something, gives a little bit of extra background to something important. And it's just like you would never know it if you didn't just read the fucking like little book. Like this bamboo forest thing, I'm pretty sure they've made like animations on this story that have appeared in some like Hoyo fairs and stuff, but it's just like we've never actually experienced it. So it's like there's so much more to the Genshin world that is skipped because they just like don't have time for it, don't want to pay voice actors, whatever, and they just throw it in a book and you're supposed to like real nerds, like real Genshin heads have read it. But it's like it's really lame that like there is cool story stuff that never actually gets adapted, and like you shouldn't expect people to read it, and it's bad. It's just bad storytelling. It's straight up bad storytelling. So like it's lame to just give you a wall of text. It's like I'm playing a fucking video game with $1 billion budget. Like you can present this story in a cool way than just give me a fucking wall of text, you know?
月的书籍《竹林月夜》，对吧？还有那本谈都不能谈的禁书，日月
Show don't
前世，
tell.
还有雪山、
Pretty
鹤
apt
冠，
way
还
to
有
put
奥
it.
西坎纳塔的壁画，
Yeah, because these are all
甚至大
cool.
家非常熟悉的月卡女神，以及在空月之
Yeah,
光
bro,
这个
a
网
web
络活动
event?
里面我们揭露的预言，还有
You can't
0.6
expect us
版
to
本
know
前瞻节目里
important
面
story
给
shit
大
for a
家
web
展示
event,
过
man.
新版本的 logo。
那刚才这些已释出的内容，它其实
I didn't
共
do the
同
fucking
反映
web
了
event.
一个事实，那就是提瓦特曾经存在过3个月亮。
Teyvat
他们
once
在提
had
瓦特
3
世界
moons.
格局形成之初的时候就已经存在了。那这也是为什么我们说这个月亮它是具备最原始、最纯粹的力量的。那这股力量甚至比大家现在熟知的这个7元素力还要
Moon
更大
power, Skirk's
那
gonna be
同
moon
时呢，
powered.
也是因为
Calling it
月亮
now.
的力量既纯粹又强大。那刚才我们
That'd be
讲到
hype as
的
fuck.
各种势力，他们都会被这股力量牵引过来。那有的人是为了夺取它，那有的人可能是为了消灭它。那当然还会有各种各样其他的理由。那这些各自有不同目的的人，他们聚集在一起，那形成各种势力，那他们之间肯定会有一些冲突。那有的也可能会达成合作。不管是冲突还是合作，那将会构成旅行者在诺德卡莱冒险的一个很重要的部分。那这个作为故事主舞台的这个诺德卡莱，那也会成为旅行者们在新版本最值得期待的内容。
And just who will you meet in Nod-Krai?
我
Yeah,
们
good
在
question.
创作诺德卡莱的时
Well,
候
it's a little bit
去
of a
思考
spoiler,
一个
but-
问题：当你到了一个陌生的城市旅行，你
Catherine.
第一个想要见到的人是谁呢？
Are they gonna actually say
大部
Catherine?
分情况下是你的亲戚朋友，对吧？
Oh,
或
they
者
mean in real life.
是非常熟悉的网友。这个道理在诺德卡莱也是一样的。我们认为最能给旅行者带来安全感的，就是我们非常熟悉的七风骑士团的老朋友，
An
哪
old
怕是
friend,
只闻
Gene.
其名的大团长法尔加。法尔加目前正在诺德卡
Yeah,
莱
what do you mean, bro? We've never met the fucking guy. Like, an old friend whom you're very comfortable with, you've never fucking met him before in your life. You've never even heard his voice. You just know that he exists. Ah, yes, I will feel so much comfort.
远征中的一些
In the
发现
guy I
进行
never
调
met.
查，在即将到来的5.6版本，它也会有一次意外的出场。那除了光是听到名字就让人很安心的角色啊，当然也有听到名字就让
Whose
人
names
很
make
担
people
心的角
worry.
色存在。
Ooh.
在纳塔的魔神任务的最后，马约卡跟我们提到过，预言中的某
I
个
wasn't
据点就
listening.
在
I
诺
was
德卡莱。
too busy staring at
他
her
们的
legs.
研究跟古月遗骸有关的情报， 除此之外，好像还有几位执行官也都或明或暗的参与到了诺德卡莱这场巨大的阴谋当中。
All right, we got
当时
some
马维卡他提到了一些
Harbinger
可以使用特殊
Harbinger
力量的
content
诺德卡莱的居民，那我们叫他双月之子。也许啊，就是双月之子这个名词它，大家可能不太了解，比较有距离感。那他们有一些特征啊，其实很类似大家比较熟知的凯尔特神话。凯尔特神话中有一个教派叫德鲁伊教派，那这个教派是崇尚自然的，他们把天体也就是星星作为自己的神奇。那其实大家知道月亮也是天体的一个。那在不久前的版本活动里面，我们也提到过，这些双月之子的教众他们是可以使用魔法的。那另外呢，这种对月亮进行崇拜的组织，那也不是到了诺德卡莱这个版本才第一次提及。那实际上在原神之前的内容里，比如 1.2 版本的龙脊雪山还有 2.2 版本的鹤冠岛，那其实都有这样的组织存在。那在最近的纳塔版本，其实有一些世界任务也提及了相关的信息。那其实也不难猜啊，就是双月之子是一个崇拜月亮的教派。那在这片土地上，他们的立场
People worship the
就是尽
moon.
其所能的
Just
去
building some
庇
little
护月亮
Nod-Krai
带来的一
lore.
切。
To be honest, though, they kind of are forced to do this, like build a Nod-Krai lore because there's so little of it, and it's like, well, we're about to have it for a freaking year. So honestly, it kind of seems like
点呢就会跟
Yeah,
前来
they're,
抢夺这个月之力量的愚人众之
kinda
间
seems like
一定会
they're
发生冲突。
almost forced
在
to
诺德卡莱
give
本土
more
还有其他的几个
context.
势力：福尼契商会、直登人以及狂猎。福
And
尼
who
契
the hell
商
are these
会
guys?
顾名思义是一个从事商业活动的组织，他们的总部设置在一个叫做纳夏镇的城镇里。纳
Nash
夏
town.
镇这个地方鱼龙混杂，旅行
That's
者
cool.
也会在这里跟各种各
Totally
样的
not
人
inspired
打交
by
道。
Arcane.
那其中有一个叫做密文馆的独立机构是最为特殊的，他们会接受委托处理一些难以解决或者只能隐秘解决的问题。OK， 那直登人和狂猎呢，又是另一个故事了。他们也是彼此存在冲突的势力。诺德卡莱之所以在剧情里面被称作一块自治区域，有一部分原因啊，就是这里是处在提瓦特世界的边缘的。坎瑞亚的灾变发生之后，这里也是第一批受到
Chat, I'm
深
gonna
渊
be
侵
a
蚀的区
zoomer
域
and go
这里
1.25.
存
I
在
mean, I
的
can't
深渊势
understand
力其实
the.
是
I
非常
unfortunately
强
don't
大
know
的，以至
Chinese
于形
anyway,
成了
so
一种名为狂猎的深渊灾害。
1.25ing?
狂猎这个势力或者说这个名词啊，来自于北欧的民间神话，是它的意思是说一群幽灵或者说超自然生物组成的一个大军，
Supernatural
无止境
peeps.
的在野外去追逐猎物。狂猎的成员可能是精灵，
Yeah, he's just giving
仙女
lore
甚
and
至是
stuff,
死
which like I
而在
don't
原神里
super
面
want to get
狂猎是一群幽魂大
crazy
军。
spoiled about, I guess.
狂猎的
But
灾害的开始，往往是以旅行者们已经见过的深渊魔物，也就是兽性猎犬作为先锋。随后，这个幽魂大军会无情地抹消掉他们途经所遇到的一切存在。
正是因为诺德卡莱有狂猎肆虐所以他也驻扎着一个自古以来专门对抗狂猎的组织。那他们被称作直登人那这个词也不是我们第一次提及在 5.5 版本我们新推出了一套圣遗物，这个圣遗物的故事讲述的就是这个组织的一些事迹。
okay, they're
简单理解
saying
的话
the
他们就有点像
Nod-Krai
是
artifact set
守卫在诺德卡莱附近的对抗战
was
士
important.
是一支纪律很严明的兵团。那讲到这里，我们其实已经介绍了有双月之子，有愚人众，
Surely not
福尼
the
契商
Skirk
会
set.，
有直登人，还有狂猎。那再加上之前情报当中提及过的，还有其他的活跃在诺德卡莱这片土地上的势力那我想就是旅行者应该可以意识到，就是我们所说的这个千头万绪的这个线头也好包括刚才画布式的这个叙事也好，其实也不是我们随随便便打的比方。那要把这些不同来历不同个性的势力融合到《空月之歌》这个大版本的故事和世界当中其实是个非常非常庞大细致的工程。
Any real archetypes that can encompass the design of this region? Is there anything else big in this chat, or did I kind of get the big stuff? You know, I got union level to farm. You know, I'm on a time crunch here. I'm on a time crunch here, but it does kind of seem like I've got the big gist of it. Gotta read the flavor text. Are you talking about in artifacts?
很遗憾，没有绝对的
What
讲
up, King?
没有，会有一些还波罗的海的自然风貌，但是人文完全是架空的。不过讲真这个对于我们来说其实是一个挑战。这个是不用文明作为主题，而是以人作为主题带来的挑战。
Real
在
world
这种情况下，
archetypes
比
that can
起
encompass
传统的
design.
做法，
Okay, they're
通
just
常
talking
文
about the
明要如何印
inspiration
证
of
在
the
人身上。
region. I'll figure it out. How should we present
这种
such a
地貌
land?
应该怎么呈现那这件事情也是我们曾经没有做过的事情。虽然他没做过虽然他很难。
Okay, they're talking about how they're like effectively creating a brand new style because there's no fucking weird abyss apocalypse world in real life. But it's like, yeah, dude, that's making video games, baby.
里的这个神像。那么双方
And
在
they're
摩
making, they
德
have to
卡
make the
莱在提
technology,
瓦
the
特原
fictional
始力量上的争
technology and
夺，
whatever.
是否可以具象化为对神像的干预呢？我们其实可以尝试通过
They
神
talk about how
像
they
的
want
外
to
观
change
变
the
化
storyline. They
来
already
体现
did
两
that.
股势力
Unless they do
相
it
互
again.
对抗的地方生态。
刚才我们也提到一个问题，就是创作者
Something
和
you'd
玩
like
家
to
之间
share
是
about
会
the
存在一些
future?
信息差的。那消解创作者和玩家之间的信息
Yeah, let's listen to that.
涵盖的内容面也比较
That
丰
sounds
富
interesting.，
但是具体的在某个特定的位置呈现他们的时候，不可避免的还是会让一些旅行者觉得比较突兀。那持续的如何解决这个信息差的问题，如何去消解它，其实对我们来说也算是一个难题。原神的未来呀，我觉得未来这个词
Future Genshin
未来
Impact,
这
here
个
we
词有点大
go.
其实我以前经常提一个词叫做进化。进化
Evolution.
这个词
Although it's easy to talk about, bro, this is like the exact thing. Like I've always had this opinion. Hoyoverse is like a fucking $1 trillion company. There is no excuse to not get anything in these games. To get a bug fix, to get a new feature, to get voice lines added, whatever. Genuinely, to me, there is no excuse. Okay, money solves all problems, and they have an infinite amount of them. Okay, not all problems. You get what I'm saying. It's a video game. It's a company. It's a product. Okay, money can fix all product issues, pretty much. And so it's like, I've always wanted Genshin to evolve. I've always wanted them to quite literally like upgrade, update the entire game. Like Genshin the entire game. Patch 1.0. Mondstadt, Leeway, the Archon quest, all the characters, everything. They developed it it was $100 million or $200 million. I don't remember. It was one of those two numbers. The entire game cost that much money to develop. They got it all back. They made up the entire development cost of the entire project in 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks. What did they do with all the money that Genshin made? They made Star Rail, they made ZZZ, which is awesome. They're expanding. I'm sure they, hired a bunch of people, whatever. The point is, Genshin has made so much money, and it is now 4 years old, maybe. It's like 4 or 5 years old, something like that. And it's like, they're swimming in money. Dude, I'm going to say it was $200 million. I can't remember the exact cost. Let's just say it was 200. Honkai fucking Star Rail with their Castorus scam banner just made $100 million. Honkai Star Rail in a single month just made half the development cost of Genshin Impact in a single month on a single fucking banner. All I'm trying to say is there isn't an excuse. There is not an excuse to not reinvest back in the game and make it fucking amazing. Because Genshin has, look, man, I play Genshin all the time. I like it. I wish it was better because it's felt kind of stale. There's so many things to improve on that we've always been complaining about. Yeah, they changed the weapon banner. Okay, sure, that's cool. But Wishing as a whole, there's too many fucking characters. The Chronicle Wish banner sucks. There's so many things. I can make a video on all the things that Genshin needs to improve on. But I can't think of them all at this exact moment. But there's never been an excuse for them to not drop a full update to Genshin. Because Genshin is showing its age. The animations, the story animations, the character animations, the textures, they're obviously not as polished as ZZZ or Honkai Star Rail. And then all the new games that are gonna come out, Enfield and fucking Project Mugen. I don't know. They all look really good because they're brand new fucking games. Even Wuthering Waves, the animations and stuff are better than Genshin for sure. And it's dude, you could put yourself back on top. You could reward all these players that made you fucking quadrillionaires, and you could you're gonna make money from it. You're not just throwing money away. If you truly updated Genshin, modernized it, made the animations better, fixed systems, truly Genshin came out during a time where gacha games were not mainstream And there are, like, gacha games are predatory, straight up. I'm not going to act like they're not. But Genshin still has some of those, like, archaic, stupid gacha game things that, like, the gacha monkeys that we are used to put up with that shit, like, a while ago. But, like, now they won't because it's just straight dumb. But Genshin still has it. Like, farming materials, the fact that, like, you can only get certain books on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, that's straight ass. Like, that's straight stupid. Star Rail doesn't do that. Wuwa doesn't do that. And I guarantee all the big fucking gacha games that come out after this do not do that. This is just one of the many things that, like, they can upgrade. And it's like, I want this. Why am I, like, riffing, ranting, complaining right now? I'm not the first person to say this, but it's because, like, this is a game that I really like. This is a game that's one of my favorite games ever that I've dedicated a whole YouTube channel to. And I want it to be better. It would be stupid for me to not wish the game to be better. You're just a pay pig, like, cuck if you're like, this game's perfect and there's nothing wrong with it at all. And why would they need to improve a game that's perfect? Like, keep doing what you're doing. It's like, nah, man. Like, sometimes you hit, sometimes you score, but, like, there's a lot of things to work on, to modernize, to update, to adapt. The world adapts around us. Things get better. You know, innovation sparks, competition sparks innovation. And it's like, Genshin needs to innovate. You know, they sparked the competition. The competition innovated. And they need to fucking hit back with innovation to make this game even better. Because you know who wins when these games become better? Us. The consumer. The player base. The dedicated player base. We fucking win. And, like, I want more. If I'm going to give you my money and my time, I want more. And that's just how life works. So, all right. Let's play it.
很容易的事，
I spieled.
就是你一
I
个
went
人
off
一
too
个
hard.
组织一个产品，你想进化，你需要不断的去对自己发问，你要逼着自己去做出一些改变。比如去年我记得2024年的时候，大伟哥有说过一句话，叫做“原神除了对旅行者的陪伴以外，一切皆可改变”。那可能当时大家会觉得这是一句客套话，但其实对我们来说，就是你要去做出一些改变，不是一个
Change isn't a word that's thrown out lightly.
我
Why
举个
not,
例子啊
bro?
可能没跟大家聊过这个事情，就是去年年底的时候，我们跟着公司的代表团。去日本东京参加了索尼的一个30周年的庆祝晚
You
会。
went to
但
PlayStation
是
thing.
那一晚呢，我们其实是跟很多业界的前辈交流过。那比如说From Software。
This was a long ass time ago that they won this, right? No offense. Like, Genshin hasn't won an award, or at least like a really big award in like a hot minute. Maybe they have. I could be
高
wrong.
先生，还有史克威尔艾尼克斯最终幻想7重制版3部曲的制作人滨口直树先生，还有当年在最困难的时候支持过我们的吉田修平先生等等等等，我们见过很多很多的前辈。
All right, so some
我
game
们跟他们也
devs
聊到了一
gassed
些
them up.
关于游戏的创作出发点，也聊到了包括还有开放世界的设计要素，也聊到了这些作品我们怎么去和下一世代的玩家产生共情。我们聊了很多很多这样的话题。那我当时就在想，我说《原神》到今天已经走过了5年多，那这些作品在过去的30年里，他们陪伴了我们30年。那《原神》也好，这些作品也好，其实我们都在被现在这个时代
challenged by current times.
我们都
Yeah,
必须去思考我们怎么去
you gotta
改变自
update,
己。
man.
那和这些前辈讨论这些话题啊，我当然是很兴奋的了，就也很荣幸嘛。但是回来的路上我就一直在问我自己，就是我们是不是真的做到了接
Have we really changed everything we can? I mean, bro, obviously not. Like, come on, there's no way.
是不是真的什么都可以做到呢？
No,
那我觉得很显然，我们可以去做的事情还有非常非常非常多。
that we
有
can
什么内
do.
容是
Absolutely.
只有原神可以做的？有什么新的尝试是只有原神的团队才有可能
What are
想
new
到的？
ideas that only the
我
Genshin
们
team
一
can
直
come
在
up with?
探索这样的可能性，但是往往阻碍我们探索的都是一些
What's standing in our way is old-fashioned ways of thinking. So goddamn true. Fire all the old people. Okay? Hire the Zoomers. All right, the job market's tough. All right, hire the Zoomers. Get them out.
研究具有
Let's go.
惯性的思维镣铐。
Get the skibbity toilet
但是
Riz
不能
Lords
放角
in.
色为什么？前几年
Wait, we can't put... There again.
那比如说
For example, we can't put characters into the open world. Well, why not? Yeah, dude, why the fuck not? They don't do that in this game. That's crazy. Legit, yeah. Put them in the fucking world. Why the fuck
大
not?
世界不能放角色，为什么？前几年用户的设备
Bro, this is crazy to say. I almost think, like, what if this goes through... I'm sorry, but you guys just have to know, everything in a gacha game is money. Let's just be real. Of course, you want the game to be fun and cool and whatever, but like the objective is to make money. Okay, so it's like, why would you put Yelan's banging ass bod model in the world, have her walk around and do cool stuff, and you could just go follow her around and stare at her? Why would they put that in when they could just make you pay or spend your primo gems to get that model on your screen? It's like, no, you can't interact with this character until you pull for that. Like, I'm saying that this could actually be thoughts at a gacha company's, this could actually be thoughts that gacha companies have about their characters. Dead ass, bro. This is real. Okay, if I go into Pokemon TCG fucking Pocket, okay, this is straight up real. I will show you guys right now. Hold on. Now, if you go into TCG Pocket, there's this thing called Wonder Pick, where it's like, it shows you a random pack that somebody opened, okay? And you like get to choose, you randomly can get one of the 5 cards from their pack. See, look, I don't have this Lily card, right? There's a little symbol in the corner of each card that I own. So if I click on the Lily card, watch this. Dude, it actually shows it to me. Wait, okay, hold on. I gotta find a rare card. Sorry. I promise this is going somewhere. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Will it do this one? Dude, it's actually doing it. Okay. Damn. I gotta find an example. Anyway, there's an example of like, oh, here it is. I'll show it to you. I figured it out. You go into the offering rates. This is the offering rates that says what you can get in the pack, right? So if you go to the bottom and you look at like the cool full art characters, so hold on. Even these might not do it. So I click the Gengar EX. Oh, you can't even click on them. Yeah, okay, whatever. You can't click on them to look at them. Fuck, you guys have to believe me. You have to believe me. If you try to look at the full art of a card you don't own, it won't let you look at it. This is actually fucking real and true. Okay? You can't look at it. So yeah, if you go into the collection, yeah, that's it. People are helping me in the chat. Thank you guys. So if you go into your collection, but there's other ways that it won't let you see them too. Yeah, here you go. So look, I have been saving all my pack points for a full art freaking, you can't see it in here. This sucks. Cause oh wait. Yeah, it won't show you full arts. Oh, that's so annoying. Dude, I look like a fucking psychopath right now. Okay, whatever. Look, I don't have this Tentacruel card, number 63. If I click it, it just shows this. Like, it won't even show me the art of it, okay? Tentacruel. It says what the card does, what its moves do, and whatever, but it won't actually, like, show me the full art of the card, okay? And it does this for, like, the full art trainers when you see them in the Wonder Pick, whatever, okay? This sucks that I couldn't find it. I'm not a big enough dweeb in that game. But what I'm getting at is, like, they won't even show you the art until you actually pull the card. So what I'm saying is, like, these games, like, don't want to show you the character until you actually pull them. Like, that was my whole point. God, these games fucking blow, dude. Come on. And here I am playing them, but what the fuck?
够的话就放呗。这
Amba!
个就是有一缕纹，就是我们前段时间
Traveler's Tale, where you can run into characters. Yeah, this was cool. It was cute. Fun.
任务的设计
Is it over?
固化在传统的模式里吗？当然不是，对吧？只要故事讲得好，
As long as the
只要
story
角
is
色
told
塑
well,
造
as long as
得
the
当，
characters are
只要玩
developed
家看
well,
得
and as long
爽
as the，
后日
players
谈、
enjoy.
活动剧情、世界任务，有什么样的形式是不能做的呢？
Yeah.
所以在
Oh,
攻
it's
略
a
之波的
test
版
of
本
that.
前期
Okay.
我们先尝试用超规格的主线，承担了角色们的主要
Wait,
操
we
作
will experiment using an overscaled main storyline to shoulder the bulk of
工作
character development.
而原本的那种祖
As
宗
for
之
traditional
法不
story
可
quests and
变的
hangouts,
传说任
once treated as
务、邀约任
untouchable
务的
sacred
内容，
traditions.
我们尝试用更加润物细无声
We've
的
now
做法，
adopted a more
自然
subtle
的融入
approach
到
to
这个
organically
世
weaving
界
into
的
world
探索和
exploration.
交互里，用内容去替代台词，用反馈去替代叙事，把体验做活、做宽，做到更加生动。
你比如说，直登人跟狂猎，对吧？他们是对手，那对手之间 会不会有一些特殊的互动？
嗯
比如刚才讲纳夏镇的密文馆，那密文馆说对情报收集的工作很有一套，那这个情报收集工作有没有办法从可玩的内容里去呈现他们对情报的这种掌控力？那还比如说双月之子，它跟月亮之间有很深的关系，那这种联系
come
能不能
on
跳出
Stop
阅读
with the
这样一个
scions
限制，变成一个体验，一个实实在在存在的东西？那我觉得就是原神这个团队到今天为止，我认为是有
We
能
have the
力
ability
把
to
我们
take
刚才
those
说的
ideas
这
from
些构想
earlier
以一个符合我们预期的品质
and make them into
踏实
something
落地。
concrete and of
那我觉得
quality.
原神这个团队最大的优势，从
Greatest
来
strength
就
of the
是
Genshin Impact team
能
has
够教
always
育着
been
一
the
切的
ability
资
to
源
utilize all
来
these
呈现我们内
resources
容
to
的
present our
我们的小伙
content
伴们，
with the help of
当
our
然还有一起
colleagues.
陪伴
Of
我们这么
course,
多
we
年来一
also
起
have
信任我
those who have
们，愿
accompanied
意
us
跟我
all
们
through
一
these
起
years,
进步，
every
愿意跟
step
我们
of
一
the
起
way.
成长的
And as we
每一位玩
grow
家。
together with
就
all
和
our
蒙特卡莱的
players,
设计思路
just
是一
like
样
the
的。
philosophy behind Nod-Krai.
人才是永恒的主题，
To have
人
people
才
is a
是前进的
theme.
原
To
动
have
力。
people, okay, you went too fast. To have people is to have a driving force to step into the
只要我
future
们团队的小伙
As long as
伴
our team
还在
strives
坚
to
持
work on
做
something
好的东
good
西，做难的东西，
and to work on something
做
difficult
别人没有
and to
做
work
过
on
的东
something
西
that，nobody's done
那这
before.
个优势就不会轻易的丧失
Won't
掉。
easily let
这
go
就
of
是
the
原
ship.
神以及整个米哈游所坚持的 something new, something exciting, something out of imagination。我们有信心，也必然可以在未来持续给玩家带来新的惊喜。
Is that it? And then they drop a code for 200 pre. Audience retention! You've got to watch till the end, guys, or you're not going to get the 200 polls, okay? Okay. What did I think about that? I think it's obviously a good sign. Right? Like, it's a good sign for them to say, we recognize this is not going awesomely. We want to improve. Great. But just saying it and acknowledging it doesn't, and I hate to be that guy, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything until we see it happen, right? Actions speak louder than words. Classic, okay? But it's true. Like, we've had Dewey, there was an interview of Dewey, like, crying about people talking shit about Genshin and how, like, Genshin's an awesome game. Like, this was, like, a year ago or something. And, like, I don't know, man. I don't think Natlin really did anything, like, revolutionary, extraordinary. It was fun. Like, the Archon quest was cool and fun. But, like, yeah, we got exploration upgrades that you kind of had to fucking swipe for. Like, if you don't have Chaska, you can't fly around all over the place. You know, you could use the, like, scuffed birds, but the birds suck. So it's like, I am happy to see this. And I'm gonna be hopefully optimistic that this does lead to this revolution of a improved, updated, modernized Genshin that I would love to see. But I also just can't huff the copium too much. I gotta just wait until I see it. And I know I sound kind of negative on this whole thing, but it's just like, I make Genshin Impact videos and I enjoy playing Genshin, but I do get bored sometimes. It does get stale. It gets repetitive, and I've always wished for it to become even better than it is, which it can improve by so much. So, like, I want it to improve, and I really, really hope it happens. Yeah, that's about it. That is about it. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go, and tomorrow we might have a big freaking stream. We will see. Depends on how much of the video I can get done tonight. So, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys again. Appreciate you guys a lot. Shout outs to Azula for swiping $100 that I'm not gonna use on my Woo account. Fucking goat. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.